heritage, our tradition, our future. Today, we become. In this episode of Premier Interschools, we look ahead to this Saturday's big derby between Oakdale Landbou and Hoërskool Outeniqua, live on SuperSport. The seventh match of the 2018 Premier Interschools season pits two of the strongest rugby schools in the southwestern districts against one another in a titanic struggle. The men on the farm in Riversdale at Oakdale Landbou will be hosting the men from George, Hoërskool Outeniqua.
The game against Outeniqua is certainly a big Southern Cape derby, which will attract a lot of spectators from across the Western Cape. Both schools has a strong tradition, a rugby tradition as well. Last year we lost that game, but over the last 5 years we won 3 of the 5. This game against Outeniqua will be a home game, and as our boys refer to it, it's op die plaas. So that means that, yes, I think home ground advantage will be a great advantage, referring to the brotherhood and the sense of belonging for the guys when they play at home. It will be tough, but it will also be in great sportsmanship.
Hoër Landbouskool Oakdale, to give its proper name, is an agricultural school founded in the farming town of Riversdale in 1928 to provide education for the growing farm population in the area and to equip learners with the skills needed to run a productive farm. The school has its own herd of Jersey dairy cows, producing milk for its own needs and also for the region. And sheep, from which it obtains merino wool. Every opportunity is used to provide hands-on experience. Here the boys are learning to sort wool at the merino fleece table, and in the orange orchard they are learning about fruit harvesting and sorting. There are also vineyards, workshops, state-of-the-art tractors and farm vehicles, providing everything required to equip learners and give them practical experience in a wide range of farming activities. For a school with around 400 learners, Oakdale punches way above its weight, ranking in the top 20 rugby schools in the country.
Ja, ek dink dis maar 'n gevoel wat jy nie reg kan beskryf nie. Soos ek hier staan kyk aan 'n hoendervleis van, soos jy uitkom by die tolkamer en jy kyk so op en jy sien al die blou baadjies op die paviljoen. Dis regtig 'n groot eer om daar te speel, so ja.
All the war cries and gear psychs me up, and in the difficult times in the game it carries us through to the end.
We asked coach Milan du Plessis about his 2018 first team.
Yeah, I think we space our games very well this year, not a lot of big games onto each other. So everybody, no injuries on the moment, and everybody is prepared, and we're still unbeaten. And I think our preparation is very well for this part of the season.
Our defeat last year against Outeniqua doesn't influence us this year. This is a new team, a new year, and a new game.
Ja, Outeniqua het ons laas jaar gewen by hulle met 4 punte, maar ons kyk nou nie na laas jaar se results nie en ja, dis 'n nuwe jaar, 'n nuwe plek. Ons speel hier op ons plaas, so ja.
Well, the Outeniqua game is a competitive match between all primary friends that will play against each other again.
The Oakdale Billa have had a relatively easy season so far, but there are some big upcoming encounters that will test their mettle, particularly the 2 Premier Interschools games against Outeniqua and later against another agricultural school, Boland Landbou.
Yeah, the last 3 years, Oakdale won 3, Outeniqua 2. We won in 2014, 15, 16. They beat us in 2013 and last year. So it's always a tough battle to take the crown for the SWD.
Famous old Oakdalers include sports journalist and commentator Marco Botha and musician Neil Rademan. Rugby old boys include British and Irish Lions loose forward CJ Stander, who plays for Munster in Ireland, Springboks Pedri van den Berg and Johan Miller, JC Janssen van Rensburg at the Stormers, and most recently, junior Springbok JT Jackson playing at the Bulls.
My jaar teen Outeniqua, groot herinneringe gehad. Ek onthou op die einde was 'n nek-aan-nek wedstryd en toe op die einde het ons 'n strafskop gekry. Ek het daarin geslaag daarom om die strafskop oor te sit en ons het op die ou einde Outeniqua gewen met 'n punt daar op die plaas. Het was een van my beste rugby oomblikke en iets wat ek altyd sal onthou.
The impact Oakdale had on my rugby was, I must say, the sport in general that Oakdale have here is exceptional. You know, I think it was all about the team and the jersey, and everyone wanted to leave it in a better place. The impact it had on me is just a lot of hard work, self-discipline, and just if you're part of a team, just give your all and make the jersey proud, you know, and make the group that support the jersey proud, and that's what they learned me. I think full stand of Oakdale boys shouting the school anthem and shouting you on, cheering you on was one of the best times of my life.
Looking at the two teams' encounters over the past 7 years, home ground advantage has often been a telling factor. And with the game happening this year op die plaas, as the Oakdale field is called, they must surely be the favourites. However, Outeniqua have already been tested against some very strong opposition and will come into this game with a hunger to win. The visitors making the 140-kilometre trip from George to Riversdale are the renowned Hoërskool Outeniqua.
Ons werk bitter hard en dit begin mos nie net by die afrigting daar op die veld nie. Dit begin maar by die identifisering van seuns om na ons skool toe te kom, die harde werk daar in die gimnasium, die ure se tyd wat ingesit word om kinders te help om hulle persoonlikhede te ontwikkel, want ons weet ons beter mense is ook beter rugby spelers en is ook beter skooliere. So daar word baie karaktervorming gedoen deur die spel rugby by Outeniqua.
As ek sê Outeniqua rugby wat dit so spesiaal maak vir my is maar die tradisies wat ons het mekaar, hoe die spelers vir mekaar op 'n einde van die dag speel en hoe ons saamtrek as broers en so ook die godsdienstigheid wat ons het. En dit is net vir mekaar of vir die game speel maar ook vir die Here self.
Dit is seker die beste ding wat jy kan beleef op die skoolgronde. Ek moet sê die manier hoe elke man vir hom speel en die broer wat langs jou is seker die beste gevoel wat jy kan kry.
Die ding van Outeniqua rugby, veral die span rugby wat vir my so spesiaal is die broederskap. Die manne wat by mekaar kom en dit word soos 'n familie. Dit is 'n tweede huis waarna toe jy kan gaan en dit voel net almal langs jou vertrou jou, hulle gee om vir jou en soos jy speel op die veld. Dit voel net daar's altyd iemand vir jou. Jy het klomp manne langs jou wat daar is vir jou en wil beklei vir jou.
Situated at the foot of the Outeniqua Mountains in the garden route city of George, the school was founded in 1923, growing from its original 223 students to over 1,700 boys and girls, offering a wide range of subjects, cultural and sports disciplines. The Quaggas, as they are affectionately known, have a well-respected reputation, not only on the sports fields, but in culture and academics as well. Famous former learners include international surfer Bianca Buitendach, golfer Brandon Grace, and long-distance runner Elroy Gallant, and 2017 Miss South Africa and Miss Universe Demi Lee Nell Peters. Famous rugby old boys include Johan Jennis, Marco Wenzel, and Rudy Page, with Marnie Libok and Springbok Warwick Gelant currently playing at the Bulls.
I think the most special thing about playing first team for Outeniqua was actually the tunnel key used to run out. I think on my matric, I think it went right across the field and it came back with a bow. So I think that was the special, and I think the gears, the songs on the pavilion, I think that was the most special part of it.
Ja, dis altyd lekker om Oakdale te speel as suidwestelike derby. Baie lekker, is groot en ja, is baie lekker om te speel.
Outeniqua has had mixed results so far in the season, but have gained valuable experience playing against some serious opposition. With some of their toughest encounters behind them, the team will be eager to prove their worth at Oakdale.
Die span het al 'n paar harde wedstryde agter die rug. Ons is nie bang om teen die groot skole van Suid-Afrika te speel nie, alhoewel ons eintlik in die platteland geleë is, maar ons is bereid om teen enige skool te speel. So ja, ons het al 'n paar harde wedstryde gehad, maar in die wedstryde kon jy duidelik sien dat ons kurwe is besig om opwaarts te beweeg. Mens kan sien dat die afrigters se harde werk begin nou vrugte afpluk. en ons sien baie uit na die res van die seisoen.
Die Oakdale game, as ek sê, is Rivalry, is die grootste een in die SVD distrik. Dis een wat ek baie graag wil wen. So dit gaan nie iets kom wat die lig uitval, dit gaan baie moeilik wees en ons gaan daar werk op 'n vandag om te vat.
Ja, laas jaar het ons teen Oakdale net met 4 punte gewen en ek voel dit was 'n baie groot stepping stone vir ons span. En soos ek nou oor hierdie jaar se span voel en ons my laaste jaar, voel ek dat ons hulle nie meer met 4 punte sal wen nie, maar met 8 punte sal wen. En dit is, hulle sê altyd dis 'n groot challenge om vir Oakdale op hulle plaas te gaan speel, maar ek voel daai is dit 'n mindset en dat ons die game sal bring vir hulle.
Plaaslik gewys is Oakdale ons grootste derby, ons grootste kragmeting. En dit is regtig 'n groot game vir die jaar vir elkeen van die manne, want ons weet wat 'n kompetisie daar is tussen die twee skole om die nommer 1 in SVD te wees. En dit is altyd kwaai kompetisie. Daar's altyd 'n bietjie konflik en bietjie bestryding tussen die manne. Maar ons glo elke jaar ons kan hulle vat en hierdie jaar glo ek ons kan dit weer doen.
The game in Riversdale will be 2 of the SWD Bulls in a massive encounter of schools rugby. Will the Biller from Oakdale deliver the goods? Or will the Quaggas manage to steal a victory at the farm? Massive pride is at stake for both schools, and this will be the game to watch come Saturday.
Just go and enjoy it as a band of brothers, as we did, and as I know the boys will.
Manne, sterkte vir die wedstryd. Ek hoop julle geniet hom, maak die beste daarvan en onthou op die plaas verloor ons eens. Maak dit moeilik vir hulle, dis nie vir hulle lekker om daar te speel nie. So ja, geniet hom net.
I mean, what a challenge to go to Oakdale. Playing there in the farm, I think that's one of the biggest games for us. Is a school that's been laid in the city, so it's a battle between who's the toughest at the day and obviously who's the masters of the SWD region. So good luck and I know you'll do us proud.
Boys, ons weet is daar op die plaas en dis groot, maar dis altyd lekker om die groot challenges te hê. So embrace the challenges en geniet elke oomblik en ja, speel hard uit.
Today, we stand for all that is, for our heritage, our tradition, our future. Today, we become.
Watch Oakdale versus Outeniqua on Premier Interschools Rugby this Saturday, live on SuperSport.